I want to thank the Chamber for the opportunity to present before you this morning. What I'm going to be talking about are QR codes, or quick response codes. Again, my name is Diana Meyer. I'm president of Meyer Marketing Intelligence, and I'm a marketing research professional. So I help my clients with information about their customers and how to grow their business, as well as how to convert their customers into lifelong customers and customer evangelists. So let me see a show of hands. How many of you either use QR codes or are really familiar with them right now? Okay, great. All right. Well, let me give you a little bit of background about QR codes. They were invented in 1994 by Denso Wave, a Toyota subsidiary. And they were used primarily to track parts in vehicle manufacturers. Now let's fast forward a few years and let's go to Europe and Asia. Companies and marketers have been using them extensively in Europe and Asia. Now let's fast forward to 2010 and 2011. Companies in the US are starting to use them more extensively. And in fact, if you pick up one of the magazines that you get at home or a flyer that you happen to see at a convention, you're most likely to see at least one QR code in there. If you go to Taco Bell, you will see them on their drink cups. What a QR code is a two-dimensional square barcode. You're all familiar with UPC codes in stores, yes? Okay. It's the same kind of concept, only the QR code will let customers connect with you in a really easy and fast way with their smartphone. So what it's going to do for you is it's going to propel you into mobile marketing. And it's so incredibly easy. Anyone with a smartphone, and in the US, almost 1 in 3 people over the age of 12 own a smartphone. I bet you in Santa Clarita that's even higher than 1 in 3. Okay, now think just back to last year, that percentage was 14%. So it's grown astronomically, and that market is going to continue growing. So you have your smartphone, and you put it right over the barcode. On that person's smartphone, they're going to go instantaneously to your website, a video that you might have posted. They're going to go to maybe a text message or an email, or maybe some collateral piece. They might even go, if you're a recruiter, they might go to your job listings. If you're a realtor, maybe they will go to your listing of open houses or what kind of buyers you're looking for. If you're in the mortgage industry, they might go to a pre-qualification worksheet. They might go to a video with a demo on your products or services. Now, on your table, there are some handouts. And in there, I've included the steps on how to download a scanner to your phone. And it's really easy, regardless of whether you have a BlackBerry, an Android, an iPhone, any other kind of smartphone. You can easily download a scanner for it. Now, you might be wondering, well, how do I create this and how expensive is it? Well, here's the best part about it. It's free. Absolutely free. There's no cost involved. There are a number of different ways in which you can create them. Let me see a show of hands. How many of you currently use website shorteners like Bitsly or Owly or TinyURL? Okay, great. A few of you. That's really good. There's some of them like Bitly, Owly, Google. If you have Google Mail, there's a website shortener there. You can use, and the really cool thing about it once you set up an account is you can track back how many people have clicked on your QR code or any website that you've shortened. And the reason why that's important is because you want to see if it's really effective. You might want to try out a couple of different QR codes, maybe one for your website. And you realize when you're out in certain places, or targeting certain types of businesses, that's really effective. But maybe a video might be better if you're targeting consumers or targeting young adults or teens. So you may want to test out a couple of different ways. Now, also in the packet are step-by-step instructions for you on how to create these QR codes. What I brought with me, it's not a very large business card, but what it is a sample of different types of QR codes. So I'm going to hide myself for a minute so you all can see. Oh, sure. That would be great. Thank you. Here's my caramel. Okay. Okay. Is this better? Okay. Thank you. Let me just point out a few of them. Locally, Lexus of Valencia is using a QR code in their advertising on the signal. This is, if you click on it, it's all about the dining experience at LAX. Some of the other ones are, we're located in the ad for Bed Bath & Beyond, and their product demonstrations on coffee makers and make your own soda. Then this one was really cool. Best Buy's ad this past weekend. It's a movie trailer for Fast 5. And you just click on it and you're there instantaneously. All right, so let's, I'll tell you what, let me open it up to a few questions. If you guys have questions or want ideas on how to use it for your business. I'm just looking around the room. One other one I wanted to mention, because I see we have a chef here. If you're a chef or you have a restaurant, make a QR code for your menu, especially a restaurant, and you do takeout. How many times do you get orders for takeout? And why not make it easy for your customers to find out what you have to offer? If you're a chef, maybe put a recipe on there for some item that is highly requested. I saw there was a hand that went up in the back next to Sue.
Did I grab the instructions? What does it look like? And that's this picture right here, is that correct?
Yes, yes, it's that little square. What you'll also notice, once you start noticing those, there are other types of barcodes that are around. Because not everyone has a smartphone. Microsoft has come out with a different type of a barcode. It's more colorful, and I actually have an example on the board if you want to look at it later. I apologize, I think I took it off. But anyway, it's a colorful little square. There are also JAG tag readers. That what they'll do is if you take a picture of it, you text it to a number and it'll tell you the number on there. What you'll get back is a message with either a video or a text message with the information. So there's different ways to do it. Yes, question?
Do you create these codes for different specific markets, or is it just one code that reflects your business, maybe your website, or?
You could do it a number of different ways. What I've done for my business is I've created it linking back to my website, because a lot of my customers are go to websites more than they go to my Facebook page. If I'm in another venue, I might create one for my Facebook page. Once my blog is more established, I might create one going to my blog. What's really important, though, is that whatever you created for, that it's always there, out there on the internet in the same spot. So if you created for some collateral piece, and it's a PDF file on your site, and you create the code for that page, and then you take that page down, that's probably not the greatest thing to do, because then people won't be going anywhere. So you have to make sure that whatever you created for is out there and you don't touch it. Anything else? All right. Well, thank you very much, and I'll stick around for a few minutes after the breakfast if you have any other questions. When my business card comes around, go